Oi oi, it's Joshy Mims back in the mix, and you're watching Banter Central with yours truly, Joshy Mims. Seeing as it's 2018, the 90s was a really long time ago. Almost like 20 years. But yeah, from outrageous clothing to heat music, movies and TV shows, there's so much to take away from it. There are the best things to come out the 90s or 90s kids slash bands. So yeah, give it intro. So yeah, to kick off this video, I'm going to start off with one of my favorite pastimes as a kid. So yeah, TV shows and cartoons. We honestly probably had like the best cartoons compared to what's on TV nowadays. I'd say it's rubbish because like, I can't really stand the stuff. These are exceptions for like regular show and Adventure Time. Those are ones that like they actually put on cartoon channels. Like we had Scooby-Doo, we had SpongeBob. Okay, SpongeBob died, like he ended recently, but still. What else? Cow and Chicken, guys. We had, I don't know if you guys remember KTV. It had all the Nickelodeon shows and more, I think. We had Boomerang. We had, honestly guys, we had the best. When it comes to TV shows, like, The Fresh Prince was from the 90s, wasn't he? So we still grew up watching The Fresh Prince, you know. 2. Most of you who are going to watch this probably don't know what these are, but yeah. Video cassettes. So you guys know you have DVDs and stuff. This was the stuff. Check there. This was a thing about the 90s, you know. This was like, yeah, still solid 90s. This is WrestleMania from 96. See, we don't have like the DSTV and stuff. So you plug this in, record what's on TV. King of the Ring, 98. I think, yeah, it is. It's going to show the opposite way, isn't it? But anyway, WrestleMania. See, and like it's like your own like movie, all yours. Check that. This was like, these were amazing. Video cassettes. Only one thing is as if like after you watch it, you have to rewind it. Otherwise the next person's going to like turn it on and put it in, and it's just like proper like static. So that's on the movie and TV side if you needed to record your best movie or TV show that was playing on TV. Then you can go on to the music. If you had your Walkman, you slide this in your Walkman, put it in the car. Again, problem about the 90s is if this roll got messed up, unless if you had like hands of a surgeon, you're going to fix it. But if not, it was cheers to your heat mixtape. All those guys who push mixtapes, there's the mixtape. See there, this is the OG. Let's not go check out my SoundCloud account. Here's the mixtape. Heat. Too hot, too hot, too hot. Number 3. So, back in the 90s and early 2000s, our parents were like relatively young, so they still had energy and all that spunk, you know. So if we as kids were acting up, we got those beatings and hidings. Okay, I will not say beating. I never got beat, but like, you got your hiding. It wasn't just threatened, it was followed through. And as like, I have a little brother born in the 2000s, he never experienced any of that, you know. But us as 90 kids, we know, we can look at each other and be like, yeah, we know how strong our parents are, like, honestly. So alright, they made us stronger as a generation, definitely. But yeah, when it comes to taking a beating, we didn't get it as hard as generations before us. But alright, we were the last generation to experience it proper. So yeah. Would you guys beat your kids and your parents, like 90s kids? And even if like you little 2000s are watching, you can also comment in the comment section down below. Would you like beat your kids like when you eventually have them, if you do have them? So yeah. Number 4.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive.
I did that way too much. But number 4, the internet. Nowadays you guys think your internet Wi-Fi is nice, quick, sometimes slow if you don't have fiber or that. But guys, back in our day, you had to have a solid telephone connection before your internet worked, and there was a dialing tone which sounded like, yeah. So you know when you hear that, the internet is working, you know. And like back then, the internet was still like new to a lot of us. So I can personally say the only thing I went onto the internet for was to look for games. Literally, play games. Nothing interesting. So yeah. Number 5. Clothing and style. So back in the 90s, like the go-to gear was quite baggy, you know. Like it has to feel like 2 of you could wear it at the same time. So if there's 1 of you and there's a clone of you, you guys could wear this jacket like squished together at the same time. That was like the whole thing. Baggy was cool. Nowadays you go for the nice slim tight fit, which probably would have been looked down at back in the 90s, but even early 2000s, especially us as kids, our parents used to dress us definitely. I don't know, what were those pants with the lines that like, it didn't feel like denim. It was like a material, but it had like these thick lines just running down them. I hated those things. My mom used to like dress me in them, but I hated them. When it comes to hair, let me think. Hair in the 90s itself was like big hair, stand out. It's like a little crown that you have, whatever it was. Like in the 90s, your hair stood out. Being guys, you had like nice high top fades. Girls had like big curly hair. Girls had doing the whole comb over thing there. But like, you were known for like your dude. Lastly, along with new trends, the 90s also brought advances in technology. I'm not talking about your nice tablet, touch phone, smart TV, not even. I'm talking about like normal phones, cellular phones, and a phone was not this thin. It's probably like this thin. Yes, this thin. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. But it was probably the size of my hand. Or maybe bigger. I do have a bigger hand, guys. So yeah, from your flip phones to your brick phone that like every businessman had. I remember my dad had a nice brick flip phone. It looked so cool. I was like, I always wanted to play games, but like, you couldn't even do that. It was almost like a pager in a phone and a laptop in a phone. I don't know! But yeah, that was then. And like, calling and like, there's no Wi-Fi. There was, all you needed that phone was to do, like, all you needed to do with that phone was send messages, receive messages, make calls. There wasn't time to take pictures. Not really. They didn't think that far. Or they were still trying to put that all together. Okay? But yeah, phones were literally there to fulfill their purpose given in their name. Phone. Simple. I know, right? So yeah, to finish this video off, I do want to say, like, back then, if there's nothing to do, nothing to watch on TV, you went outside to play with your imagination. That's one thing nowadays these 2000s kids don't do as much, because they have the technology at the palm of their hands. It's like instant gratification, you know. They want, they get, and they get it right now, which I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, because you see how far we have come from what we wanted to how fast we get it now, you know what I mean. But honestly, I do feel it's a loss for them, because they don't get to experience the whole thing. But yeah, this has been yours truly, Joshy Mims. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, and share. If you have any nice memories that you'd like to share, drop them in the comment section down below. Your favorite 90s kid, or growing up in the 2000s after being born in the 90s. Okay? Share them in the comment section down below. And yeah, maybe there's someone who can relate with you. You can have like a whole conversation there in the comments. But yeah, this is Joshy Mims.
Signing out. Hold tight.